Walking into a liquor store can be overwhelming. There's a huge varieties of wines, whiskey, spirits. How do you know what's worth to spend your money on?
How do you try something new? How do you know what is good?
That's where we come in.
On a regular basis, we review affordable, accessible and interesting wine, whiskies and spirits. And here on Sipping Slowly, we tell you what we find.
Here you will find suggestions of all kinds of spirits that you can try with confidence.
Hi there, I'm Jeanette and I blog over on Whisky of the Week.
And I am Rulia, the blogger babe behind Boozy Foodie.
Welcome to this episode of Sipping Slowly. Rulia, I see today you brought us a bottle of red wine, the Flagstone Poetry, with another beautiful label.
Isn't that stunning? What I really like about Flagstone is there's always a message behind their wines and the ranges. And poetry is about honesty and beauty, and that's what they're trying to do with this wine. It's about, telling the grape story instead of getting caught up in all kinds of other things.
All the technicals.
Exactly. It's just about pure enjoyment. If you have a sniff, it's like beautiful dark berries.
It's a beautiful color.
Isn't it just? There's almost a mocha taste.
Chocolate, yeah. Coffee chocolate.
And this is just so easy drinking.
It's very nice.
And it's quite affordable. It's about 50 rand a bottle, which I think is really, really nice. And I was thinking of pairing suggestions, which is always a good idea.
What would you pair it with?
A nice ostrich steak, maybe.
Yeah. Do you
Yes.
know what this is also going to be nice as? Because it's an affordable and quite a robust Cabernet Sauvignon, is a glühwein.
Oh yes.
And it's perfect for winter.
It is.
It's delicious. How much? 50 rand?
That's the recommended retail price. It's lovely.
That's a nice choice.
Thank you.
Really
Cheers.
Rulia, on Thursday night, we met up at Whisky Live. We talked about it 2 weeks ago, and it was a fabulous evening.
It was, wasn't it?
It was. There were beautiful releases to taste. However, my favorite event of the evening was ice cream, interestingly enough.
Oh yes.
It was a culinary masterpiece. I felt like I was on MasterChef. Yes.
Okay.
At the Bain stand, there was people making ice cream with liquid nitrogen. You saw, and all the smoke billowing out. It was absolutely gorgeous, and that is why this week I am sipping the Bain's.
Fond memories of the Bain's ice cream.
Very sure.
No, I saw some photos and I walked past and it was really impressive. And they served it in this funky black cone. It looked amazing.
Proudly South African, made in Wellington. Aged for firstly 3 years and then another 2 years in bourbon casks. So you smell that bourbon sweetness, that vanilla.
Such a beauty.
It's a grain whiskey, which makes it a little bit lighter, softer and sweeter than the normal malt whiskies. And it has won so many awards this last couple of years. Made by the very wonderful Mr. Andy Watts, who is an absolute legend in South Africa.
That's what we love about these whiskey events, is that we had the opportunity to chat to Andy, and he's such an inspiration. He's just a down to earth. Yeah, lovely.
But smell. What do you smell?
Caramel.
Toffee. Banana.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Oh, yes.
Can you smell? Banana.
Yes. Okay.
Tropical banana. And when you taste it, There's bits of oak, bits of spice, cinnamon.
So smooth. It's beautiful.
This is just, this also made it into my World Whisky Day tasting list. I had to taste this, I had to drink this on World Whisky Day. We actually made a chicken marinated with Bain's whiskey.
Oh yes, okay. That sounds fabulous.
We smoked it and it was beautiful.
Okay. Are you sharing any recipes? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
The recipe will be out. The recipe for that will be out in about a week.
Okay.
Yes, I've had quite a few people asking me for the recipe. This is the whiskey that is the easiest to pair with food, I find.
Okay.
Pairing this with a soft camembert, Gouda cheese, it makes for really, really beautiful pairings because the whiskey is soft and it perfectly matches the softer flavors of those type of cheeses.
Oh, that's very interesting.
I think this is also, if you like Chenin Blanc, this is the whiskey to drink if you like a Chenin and you want to try a whiskey. I think this is the whiskey to try because it's got those same fruity, soft, spicy notes that Chenin has.
Exactly.
And this is just an absolute beautiful release. Perfect.
This is lovely.
Absolutely perfect. Lulia, what else is on the calendar this week?
Oh, it's quite an exciting week. It is time for the annual Lariba Hotel Oesfees or Harvest Festival as they call it, and this is just absolutely the event to be at because they have more than 100 wine farms. I mean, it is crazy. 100 wine farms. There's cheese, there's olives, there's herbs. I mean, it's just such a lovely experience.
What are the dates?
26 and 27 May, like Saturday and Sunday, starting at 10. Tickets available on CompuTicket or at the gate, but it's definitely worth your while.
It sounds like the place to be this weekend. It sounds amazing.
Yes, it absolutely is. And for you guys that haven't been to Lariba Hotel yet,
it's beautiful.
It is absolutely
such a beautiful property.
It is in Centurion, so you wouldn't believe that it really feels as if in the countryside. It's big open lawns and it's absolutely stunning. Ideal place for wine sipping.
Yes, it is a beautiful place. And that's going to be really nice.
So yes, get there.
That is all that we have for you this week on Sipping Slowly.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook and see what else we get up to. I'm Rulia from Boozy Foodie.
And I'm Jeanette from Whiskey of the Week.
Thank you for joining us this week. Subscribe below to follow us.
Have a great week and remember, drink responsibly.